50 years ago, the human overpopulation was increasing slowly to invent of contraceptive pill and the arousal of women's rights movement. There were many hospital facilities and there wasn't a healthcare program. The pollution of 15 years ago was harming the health of the people who lived in the bigger or better cities that use cars that required fossil fuels to be able to work. But little by little, the pollution and the poor quality of health present in people who breathed the gases generated by hydrocarbons. 15 years ago, the industries and large companies occupied fossil fuels or hydrocarbons that, when used, damage the ozone layer, also the environment surrounding the city and its surroundings, damaged the quality of people's health. The exponential use of fossil fuels has been deteriorating the entire planet until these days. Because it isn't given an adequate and responsible use the support the daily use of hydrocarbons. 10 years ago, the human overpopulation started to be a problem, mainly caused by the increase of lifespan all over the world. In addition, there was a generation composed by many individuals who naturally was increasing by the birth rate at the time. And the culture that was had at that time was a thought of taking care of their priorities, like their health and their families. So the contamination was not much, but it was starting. More than 10 years ago, green energies have been present all over the planet. These have helped to reduce the climate change, as well as pollution and the use of fossil fuels. But this has not been no. Since the pollution increased as a result of the increase in the use of fossil fuels, the world has increased considerably, and this had an impact on the health of the people and the state of the environment that has existed over time, and these years that have elapsed since creation of the vehicles, as well as the industries have been marking more products, and therefore for the production there must be a greater supply of fuel. So they have developed green energies such as wind energy, solar energy, and the electric engine. That these have contributed to not contaminate. Nowadays, the human overpopulation has reached its peak rate of growth. Since last year, the level of development was increasing in several countries, and at the same time, we are seeing declining population growth rates in countries all stages of development. Counting the problem little by little since the large development, countries have a greater demand for field and that there before are affecting considerably the population and the environment that surrounds them since they don't release that the more used fuel affects both the fauna and flora of its nature. These days the pollution has been the biggest problem that has arisen because of the responsibility of the human being. How can we set an example in the country of Mexico? 3 weeks ago there was a pollution problem in Mexico City as well as in the valley of Toluca. In that is at the same left a bug in the population on their health, but in the climate, in the flora and fauna that occur in the place surrounding. These two large cities, and initiatives have also been taken of the control of uses the products such as plastic bags, fuel, and the circulation of the cars in the cities. As before, there was no greater contamination. People didn't worry about their state of health, but these days they have been implementing more actions against pollution.